everyone, today I'm gonna do a Medimops used book haul. So every time I do a used book haul or I have some used books in my hauls, people ask me, where did you get these books from? Because in Germany it is hard to get English used books, and so I'm just gonna call this Medimops haul, and I'm gonna do that in the future because then people won't ask me, they immediately know. And if you think I'm just doing this so that they might sponsor me, you're right. I mean, I'm way too small for that, but who knows, one day I might grow and then they'll be like, we want to sponsor you. So I'm just giving it a try, okay? So today I have two different orders, but I'm just gonna put them both together. I made the first one being like, that's fine, it's a small chunk of books, this is okay, like, I feel fine about this. And then a couple of weeks later, I stared at my fucking cart and there were a couple of books in there and I was like, I want to buy them, but I really shouldn't buy them, especially because they were all contemporary, and I was like, I don't read contemporary at the moment, I don't need to buy those. And then one book was in stock that I desperately needed, and so then I bought more. Let's talk about the books that were the reason for both of these purchases. And that's the French editions of A Darker Shade of Magic and A Gathering of Shadows. This is A Darker Shade of Magic, and I love this cover. I love the whole design. And this is A Gathering of Shadows, which also looks amazing. And just these two together are so amazing. And like this I bought with the first purchase, where I was like, oh, there's a couple of interesting books here. This one was the reason why I made the second purchase, where I was being so strong. I was like, no, I don't need them. And then this was available and I was just like, I need them all. And so but I'm happy I have them, and I'm thinking it's probably gonna take a little while for the third book to be available, as that only came out pretty recently. But I can't wait to have the whole set because the last book has a black spine. Oh, cannot wait. Anyway, now let's get into all of the other books, and these are all books that I have not yet read. First off, I have The Marvels by Brian Selznick. I read The Invention of Hugo Cabret last year and really enjoyed it. I didn't love it, but it was just a very different way of storytelling, and so I just really wanted to have another Brian Selznick book, and this is also absolutely gorgeous. It has golden sprayed edges. Excuse me? And then it also has this, there it is, on the naked hardback. It says, you either see it or you don't. I don't know what this means because I haven't read it, but yeah. And it also has the face on the spine like The Invention of Hugo Cabret has. There it is. Which I unhauled The Invention of Hugo Cabret, but I still have it in a box at my parents' house, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure. And I'm kind of thinking of like getting it back because I do like having all of these faces together on my shelf. I don't know. We'll see. I think I might read this soon because this is another one that has a lot of pictures in it, so it's probably gonna be a quick read, even though it doesn't look like it. Next I have Huntress by Melinda Low. This is a YA fantasy, and I think this is also some kind of retelling. And I think it's also connected in some way to Ash, which is on my TBR, but I haven't read yet, so technically I really shouldn't even have bought that, because I don't know, maybe I just don't even like Melinda Low's writing style. But then again, I always like to give authors a second chance, so... And this also has a female-female romance, which is basically all that I know about it. I really like this cover, actually. I think the cover is so badass. Then I have Invictus by Ryan Grodin. This is another YA. Oh, this is actually, I think this is science fiction and has to do with time traveling. I don't know. I just know that when this first came out, I was like not interested, but then I heard more people talk about it and I thought it sounded super intriguing, like so very intriguing, and so I was really excited to see this in the used store. Yeah, I don't really know any specifics about this, but I love this cover and this spine, and I'm really excited to get to this. Then I have Tosh Tolstoy by Katherine Ormsby. This is a YA contemporary, and it is about a girl who does a web show for Anna Karenina, and she's also asexual, and that is all. I think I'm really gonna love it because I love everything that has to do with podcasts, with like web series, with all these kinds of things. I love that. Everything that's like new media kind of stuff. I just, it speaks to my soul, and so I think I'm really, really gonna love it. And then on top of that, it's queer, so I absolutely cannot wait to pick this up. And I really love this cover. I think this cover is so cool. Just the whole contrast and everything. Yeah, I'm super excited to get to this one too. I say it for all of these and then it takes me 2 years. And then I have Moxie by Jennifer Matthew. I should have looked up how to pronounce the name. This is a YA contemporary that I've heard so many amazing things about. I know it's super feminist, it has like zines in it, and I think it's just about a girl. Yeah, I mean, Time to Fight Like a Girl. I think it's just about a girl who's just kind of fed up with the way girls and women are treated and looked at in society, and I think she just kind of starts to rebel against that, which is obviously right up my alley. So another one I cannot wait to read in like 3 years. Next I have Lorelei by Laura Dockrell. This is a YA fantasy and I know it's about mermaids. I wish you could see this cover in real life because it has like actual like fishy mermaid scales and they are like glittering. That is such a cool concept. This is by a UK based author and it is published by Hotkey Books, so that means it has like the what's in it thing, and it says mermaids, true love, danger and liberty, which sounds fantastic, which sounds like something I would love. I mostly picked this up for the mermaids, let's be real, but I've heard amazing things about it, so I hope I'll love it. Next I have The Ghosts of Heaven by Marcus Sedgwick. This is one of those books that has been on my wish list for absolutely ever, and I do go through my wish list pretty regularly and sort out things that I'm not interested anymore, and this has withstand the test of time and I'm apparently still interested in it, but I still would not be able to tell you what this is actually about. I think this is YA science fiction. I think this is strange, maybe a little bit similar to... No, I'm just making random assumptions. I have no idea. I'm just intrigued by it. That's it. And finally, I have Letters to the Lost by Bridget Camera. This is a YA contemporary, and I think this might also actually be a UK author, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know anything about this either. Someone had recommended this to me. I checked it out and thought it sounded interesting, and I think it's a little bit of a darker kind of contemporary, but that's all I know. I think it's maybe about letters that her mom has written who has died. Something like that. I don't know. This is one of those books where I'm like not like excited to pick it up, but I'm just like really, really intrigued by it. I don't really know. I'm not sure if it's gonna be my thing, but I'm intrigued. And that is my Medimops book haul for today. I'm really excited. This is such a wonderful collection of books. Let me know if you've read any of these, if you loved them, if you hated them, if there's anything in here that you are particularly excited for me to read. As always, I will try to prioritize those, but and yeah, just let me know what you think about this stack. I make new videos every Wednesday and Sunday with occasional reviews on Friday, so click subscribe to never miss anything and hit the little bell so you get notified as well. And thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll see you soon. Bye!